Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to recap day 17 and 18 because I did a short for 17 because I missed that day, and then I did 18 yesterday and I thought I was recording and apparently I was not. So I'm just going to kind of go over what I made and how I made it, and then I'll just show you everything. So for 17, the prompt was pause. So I just did something real simple. This is the layout that I did, and it's just a fold out faux envelope that I made, and then I put a little doily behind it, and inside of it, it just has a cute little quote that I really liked. It's kind of like inspirational, and then there's some room to journal about what comes to mind when I read the quote. So the quote says, to be content with little is hard, to be content with much is impossible. And I just thought that was kind of something, a little food for thought. So all I did is I took a strip of paper and I tore it, and I folded one end in to a point to make the little envelope flap, and then I just cut it big enough that I could fold it up twice, and then I just inked around everything, glued the little quote in, and then I glued the coffee dyed doily to the back of it, and then glued it straight down to the paper. Now I could have made it a pocket, but I chose not to, so it's just glued straight down, and this is what it is. So that's day 17. And then for day 18, the prompt was favorite supply. So my favorite supply that I love and I chose to use for day 18 was adult coloring page. And I like adult coloring pages because they give some interest if you use it in the background, and you can also, if you use it like in the forefront of your journaling, you can color on it and doodle and decorate and just have fun with it. So that's what I chose to use. So what I made was a little fold out piece, so you can fold it out this way and you have a ton to color, and then you can also fold it this way and you have a ton to color on this side as well. And then behind it I have a spot for notes, and then just the word notes written on it. So how I made this is, this is just a piece from an adult coloring page that was double-sided. Now you don't have to use double-sided, but that's what I chose to do. That way I had more coloring on each side. And I just tore it down to the size that I thought I wanted, and I folded it in 3 sections. Now the size, lengthwise, it can be however long you want it, and then widthwise, it's just going to depend on your journal size. So mine, I wanted to make sure I left quite a bit of room. And then while you're folding it, you just want to be mindful of how big it's going to be when it's folded. Now this does hang over a little bit, but I like that. It's kind of like a page trim almost. And then once you get it colored, it'll add some decorative element as well. And then I just took a circle and I cut it and inked around it to use as like a little page tab, so that when you see this, you know, hey, I'm supposed to do something with it. And I inked around the outside. And then for the lined paper, this whole thing is actually a sheet from a Happy Planner note section. The Happy Planner was outdated, but I kept the papers, and this was like a bigger sheet. It was probably like a 5x7 or something, and I just tore it down to the size I wanted, and then I took the header off the top for notes, and I put them together and inked around it. And then when I made my little fold out piece, I left about a 1/2 inch so I could glue it down to the paper itself, and then I glued this page on top of it. So that was day 18. So I will see you guys again soon for day 19, which is going to be interactive. I'll talk to you soon. Happy crafting. Bye.